Have you ever seen someone save lives like this? Mr. Bean accompanied David to the hospital. He enthusiastically picked up a stethoscope, but the nurse mistook him for a new specialist. They quickly dressed him in sterile clothing, and dragged him into the operating room. He noticed the patient looked familiar. It was the police chief. When the chief saw how unreliable Mr. Bean looked, he fainted on the spot. Just as the doctor cut open the chief's abdomen, an emergency call came in. The medical staff were called away, leaving only Mr. Bean inside the OR. Mr. Bean pulled out a bag of Skittles, but forgot to wear a mask. A candy dropped into the patient's body. He fumbled around for a long time, and found a piece of metal. It was the bullet. Terrified, he shoved it back in immediately. After much searching, he finally found the candy. Mr. Bean dipped it in a cup to rinse it off, then popped it into his mouth. At that moment, the doctors returned. The chief's vital signs were dropping, and the bullet was still missing. Even Mr. Bean couldn't stand it anymore. He reached his hand straight into the wound, and precisely pulled out the bullet. Everyone was impressed by Mr. Bean's medical skills. As Mr. Bean left the operating room, he ran into David. David begged him to visit his sick daughter. Helplessly, Mr. Bean followed him into the ward, but no matter what he tried, nothing worked. Then Mr. Bean noticed the defibrillator. He decided to test it on himself first. The shock threw him onto the hospital bed, which woke David's daughter. David's wife grabbed Mr. Bean's hand to thank him. Mr. Bean pulled down his mask, and asked if he could stay at David's house for another week. In the following days, David took Mr. Bean sightseeing everywhere. Mr. Bean gave a thumbs up to a man beside him. The man replied with a middle finger. Mr. Bean thought it was the local greeting gesture. So along the way, he politely flipped everyone off to show friendliness. David grew nervous, afraid they would get beaten up. Fortunately, they made it home safely.